This is Jon Remedios here with Duke Student Broadcasting. I'm sitting here with Quinn Cook. Quinn, obviously, it's an amazing start to the season. #1 ranking in the country, took down Kansas, Louisville, or Kentucky, Louisville, just great teams. But you're having a great season yourself. You set your career high in assists, and then came back the next game and set your career high in points. So what's different this year for you?
I came in the year more focused. I mean, obviously last year I don't think I had the same focus as I did this year. I had a season under my belt, so a lot of practicing, knowing what coach wants, and I came in very focused this year, and just wanted to lead my team.
What's different for you, like personally, as far as the injury goes and your focus? Like, how has that changed from last year?
I think I'm in tremendous shape. I mean, I think I took a lot of time in the off season to get in tremendous shape, get in college shape, and I had a lot of time to work on my game this summer. And dealing with the injury last year, I didn't really get to work out before I got here. So I took this summer very seriously just to get back in the gym and just get better.
You obviously play with a tremendous passion for the game. The crowd loves it. When you salute the crowd, you do the know me nose touch or whatever the case may be. Where does your passion really come from and that fiery intensity that you have?
Where I'm from. Just coming from where I'm from, that's just that chip you have to have just to play. Got to be tough, and I'm not the tallest, I'm not the fastest, the strongest. So I think my toughness is what carries me in basketball. So I just have to keep that toughness to keep me going.
Let's talk about your father for a little bit. Your father passed away in 2008. Take me through that day. What happened, and how has that really affected you?
That day was March 3rd, 2008, and he had been sick for about 10 days prior, so he was in the hospital. So at the time, I wasn't in school. I wasn't going to school at the time. So I just remember me and my best friend, we were in the gym, and I had about 19, 20 missed calls. And it was my uncle telling me to come outside. So he finally came inside to come get me. He was like, we got to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital, and it was just complications in surgery, and he wasn't getting the oxygen to his brain, so he went brain dead and he passed away. And I could just remember that, and everybody coming over to my house, just trying to give their condolences and just help my mom and sister in that situation. But I couldn't be at the house. I had to be in the gym. So just that's been my motivation, just trying to make him proud.
So like you said, you've been in the gym. How did that change your approach to the game? Like what changed for you when it came to basketball when your father passed?
It was more than a game at that point. I felt that I had something to prove, that I had to make it now just because my dad, just because I know he wanted me there, and that was his goal for me. And my focus and my intensity for the game just stepped up 2 times harder. So I just felt that I had to make it.
You have a great relationship with Nolan Smith. How did Nolan help you, and who else really helped you through this whole struggle?
Nolan was a big help for me. His sister Sydney, she helped me a lot. My best friend Norman, he helped me tremendously. And Nolan, he's been my big brother since I was about 7 years old. He's always been there for me, and unfortunately he lost his father as well. So he kind of stepped in as a father figure / brother for me. So without him, I wouldn't be here today.
I remember reading, I think it was Rise magazine, that Josh Selby, who was on your DeMatha team at the time, dedicated his next game to your father. And I think he scored his career high in points and just played a tremendous game. So what do things like that mean to you when you have other great players, like other NBA players, really helping you out and looking for you and looking out for you and just making sure that you're doing okay?
That's a great feeling. I mean, a lot of people don't know that Josh, he lived with me during that time. And he didn't really have a father figure at that time, and my dad was like a father figure to him. So my dad and Josh were very close, and when he passed away, Josh took it hard. I mean, Josh has a tattoo of my dad on him, and he took that very hard. So it's very tremendous and just a blessing just to have guys like Josh and guys like Mike Beasley just commemorate my dad, just for the kind of person my dad was.
What about I noticed you have some pregame rituals, whether it's your father on the T-shirt or things like that. Take me through some of the things that you do to this day that still keep your father's memory alive?
Well, before every game, my father was still alive. I would talk to him and just he'll just tell me little things, what I need to do, or just we'll joke around or anything. So I just want to keep that going, and I talk to him. I have a T-shirt that I wear every game. I have his picture on my phone. I just try to talk to him as much as I can, and before every game.
You had a special nickname for your father. Can you tell me that and tell me where that really came from?
Superman is what I call him, just because he just did so much for my family, and you really don't know what you have until it's gone, and just the things that he did for me, my sister, my mom was just incredible. So I mean, he was my best friend, so I always called him Superman, and that kind of just stuck with him, and I still use that nickname for him.
So once again, for Duke Student Broadcasting, I'm Jon Remedios. I'm here with Quinn Cook. Quinn, thank you for the time.
Thanks for having me, bro.